In the bustling town of Harmonville, where everyone was always on the move, lived a young woman named Emily. Emily was a dedicated worker at a high-powered job in the city, always striving for perfection and giving her all to her work. However, despite her tireless efforts and long hours, she often found herself exhausted, irritable, and unable to focus on even the simplest tasks. Emily's friends and family noticed her struggles. Her best friend, Clara, suggested that Emily might be neglecting an essential aspect of her well-being, sleep. At first, Emily brushed off Clara's advice. She believed that sleep was secondary to her career and that she could manage with just a few hours each night. One evening, after a particularly grueling week at work, Emily collapsed into bed at 2 a.m., setting her alarm for 6 a.m. as usual. The next morning, she struggled to get up, her mind foggy and her body heavy. As she dragged herself to work, she could barely concentrate on her tasks. Her boss, noticing her lack of focus and efficiency, decided to send her home early. That day, Emily stumbled upon a small bookstore on her way home. She wandered inside, hoping to find a distraction. There, she found a book titled The Power of Sleep, Unlocking Your True Potential. Curious, she bought the book and spent the next few days reading it fervently. The book explained how sleep was crucial for overall health and well-being. It detailed how sleep affects cognitive function, emotional stability, and physical health. According to the book, during sleep, the brain processes information, consolidates memories, and repairs itself. It also highlighted that chronic sleep deprivation could lead to serious health issues like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and weakened immune function. Emily was shocked by the information. She realized that her constant fatigue, irritability, and inability to perform well at work were all signs of severe sleep deprivation. The book also described how a lack of sleep could negatively impact her emotional state, making her more prone to stress and anxiety. Determined to make a change, Emily decided to prioritize her sleep. She started by setting a regular sleep schedule, aiming for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. She created a calming bedtime routine, avoiding screens and heavy meals before bed. She also learned to manage her workload more effectively, setting boundaries to ensure she didn't overextend herself. In just a few weeks, Emily noticed significant improvements. She felt more energized and alert during the day. Her mood stabilized, and she found that she could concentrate better at work. Her productivity increased, and her relationships with friends and family improved. Emily realized that by taking care of her sleep, she was not only enhancing her personal well-being but also her professional performance. Emily's story became a lesson for those around her. Her friends and colleagues noticed the positive changes and began to reconsider their own sleep habits. Harmonville, once a town where people sacrificed sleep for productivity, started to value the importance of a good night's rest. In the end, Emily learned that sleep was not a luxury but a necessity. Prioritizing it brought balance to her life and allowed her to excel in both her personal and professional endeavors. Through her journey, she discovered that the true key to success and happiness lay not in relentless work but in taking care of oneself, starting with the simple yet profound act of sleeping well.